Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Rezzen here with you to learn what is the definition of explicit loading and how we can use it in dotnet, and also what is the advantages and disadvantages of it. First of all, I have to tell you the meaning of it. Explicit loading is a technique we query and load the related entities with an explicit call. We use two methods, reference and collection, to do that. Explicit loading works very similar to lazy loading, but the loading of the related entities happens only after an explicit call. The loading only when we invoke the load method of the related entities db entities entry object. So let's dive into code. In order to reduce wasting time, I've generated some classes or entities such as course with these properties that you can see: ID, title, price, and two collections of teacher course and tag. And also we have another class. It is tag ID, title, course ID. It has a relation with course, and also teacher ID code, first name, last name, and have a collection with teacher course, and our junction table teacher course that keeps course ID and teacher ID in it. And also this is a DB context that we have and sets all the entities that we have generated, such as course, teacher, teacher course, and tag. The another class that we have is a kind of a design factory, because I used code first to migrate our entities such as SQL table. Let's go to SQL and review the data that we have. In the course table, we have some courses such as ASP.NET Core, Angular, and so on. In tags table, we have .NET and C#, for example, for ASP.NET Core course. And in the teacher table, we have 3 teacher with the name that you can see. And also in a teacher course, the junction table, we created some relation between teacher and course. Let's come back to our project and write some service and use explicit loading in it. So create a new class with the name of EF service. Okay guys, after that we have to change the access modifier to public, and in the constructor of this class we have to inject our DB context, because we have to load data from DB context. And after that we have to write a method. The return type is void and the name of it is print teachers with courses. In this method I want to load all the data from junction table, teacher course table, and write some informations down for you. So I have to declare a result variable and load all the data from teacher course and set a for each loop on it, because I want to write information about it. Because every record has a one-to-one relation with course and teacher, we have to use reference method instead of collection method, such as this syntax that you are watching. Dot load and load course from teacher course. And now we can write down the information that we want using console.writeLine. And in this method I want to write the teacher name is, and from teacher course, and the teacher navigation property write the first name of the teacher plus the last name of the teacher. And also the remaining text is, and the course is, and also from teacher course and the course navigation property write the title of the course. Okay guys, the first example of the explicit loading using .reference method is completed. So let's go to program class and test the method that we have written. But before do that, we have to do some prerequisites to make it ready. The first one is to making a new instance of option builder, because we have to pass it to DB context. And it is DB context option builder, and it's a kind of a generic class that we have to pass DB context into it. And from option builder variable we have to call use SQL server and pass connection string of our SQL server. And the next step is make instance of our DB context. My DB context, and the name is DB context, new my DB context, and pass option builder.options into it. And set it as a disposable variable because we want to deallocate the memory. The final step is to make instance of the service that we have generated. It is EF service. And pass DB context into it. The next step is to call the method that we have written. I mean efs.printTeachers with course. And console.readKey to show not to close the window immediately. So let's run the project to see what's happened. As you can see, the result is same as the things that we always wanted. Let's dive into code again and write another example with explicit loading. I mean print teachers with courses and tags. The code is same as the previous example, but in the first loop, we have to load the tags of the course from entry teachercourse.course, use collection method because it has a one-to-many relation with tags, and load the tags of that course. And set another loop on tags and write the information about tags that we have. teachercourse.course.tags, and the name of it is course tag. And using console.writeLine and write these tags. Tag title is from course tag. We have to call the title of course. Okay guys, we completed this example too. Let's come back to program class and check the result. As you can see, the result is the things that we wanted. The teacher name is Jack Davis, and the course is ASP.NET Core, and the tags is .NET and C#. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it become handy for you. Please subscribe me and comment me below if you have any question.